Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Alexis Amina Flowers and welcome to my dream journal. In this video, I'll be telling you about a dream I had last night. Oh my god, let me tell you, girl, this dream was all types of buck wild. When I tell you this dream was buck wild, this dream was buck wild. Okay, so it started out when I met this foreign chick, this foreign lady, and she was telling me about how when she came over here on a boat, she was brought to the part of the United States, and that part of it was like super ugly to make deter and anybody from staying and coming. And so we went off the boat and we started walking, and it was lava everywhere. The ground wasn't stable. It was broken up. It was very dark and very ugly. And I was like, oh my god, this is like terrible. Like, this as your first impression, I wouldn't want to stay here. And we were walking more and more in the dream, and it was like a really big group of us or whatever. And we walked through it was an abandoned town, but everybody was out of their mind. It was like super, super weird and crazy. And I don't know, I can't explain it. But like nobody was in the right state of mind, and everybody was just talking in tongues, just speaking in gibberish, freaking out over just little things. And then we started to learn about another town that every night, like once like the nighttime fell, they would hide because people would come, raid, and kill. And so we were walking and we found the town after some time, and it was like a China palace. It looked like China, but it was in the desert. But it looked like China. And the ground was super hard. It was super dry. And I was with a smaller group of people. I don't know where the other group of people went, but I was with a smaller group. And I was with this guy or whatever. And I mainly spoke to him in the dream. And we were walking or whatever, and we made it to the place, like I said. And we stopped, and he was like, okay guys, we're going to explore some more, and after we explore, we're going to get right back to this exact same spot before it's dark, because once it hits nighttime, that's when all the raiding and the killing begins. So we're walking and we're talking and we're exploring, and we run through another abandoned town where I find an animal and her puppies, and we kill the people, the animal people thingies that were trying to kill her, and we saved her, but we couldn't save the puppies, but she was okay with that. And then I also found a stroller, so I put her in the stroller. And, I was still pushing, I was like, yeah, I'm a superhero now. Okay. And we're walking more, and we ended up in like a world of Minecraft. It looked exactly like Minecraft. And the guy I was with, he was like, ooh, there goes a sheep. I'm about to go kill that sheep. So I was like, okay, be careful. And I walk some more, and I find wild chili peppers. And it was like on like a long stalk of like just brown, I don't know, just a long brown stalk. And on the top was like, just like these little red circles, and they're peppers. And then I saw a whole bunch of black corn. And I started freaking out, like, bro, we got corn. And I was like, get as much corn as you can. And he was like, I'm about to get this corn. I was like, you get that corn, boy. And I was like, do you want my stroller to put the corn inside? And he was like, nah, I got this. And then like we all looked, and we're like, oh my gosh, it is getting dark outside. We need to get back to the China Palace place. So I had the stroller with the little puppy doggy mom inside. And I booked it. When I tell you I booked it with that stroller, I was not playing. And I was going up and down dirt hills and dirt mounds and mountains. And I made it back to the China Palace place in like a matter of seconds. Okay? I was not playing. And when I got there, I don't know what happened to the mama dog puppy thingy or the stroller, but I jumped into the air, and I had a Walmart bag in my hand. I don't know where it came from. And then I landed on top of the palace, and then I like slipped inside of like some window crack thingy, and I sat inside of like a bowl with these other people. And it was like some Asian men in there, and they were all freaking out about a cockroach. And excuse me, I was getting so irritated. I was like, bro, it's a cockroach. You are going to get us caught and killed. I was like, chill. Like, come on now. And they're still flipping out about the cockroach. And then some time went by, and I look to my left, and I see two little white boys come up. And one of them had a stick, like a really big stick, and the other one had a gun. And I was like, oh, like this is the raiders that these people are scared of? And I was like, these are some little boys, like some little white boys. And everybody's scared as hell. I'm sitting there like, oh my God, you gotta be kidding me. And next thing you know, they just started beating the mess down the palace, and everybody's screaming and running. And then more people come to raid the palace. And I'm still in my exact same spot. Like, I'm not moving. I was not moving. And like, half the palace, like the whole left side of the palace was just like torn down and gone. And everybody was running around the front of it, just screaming and crying. And then it was like more raiders. And they were all like white men. They're all white men or whatever. And all the people that were running around and screaming they were colored people. Like, they all weren't black, but they were people of color, you know, Middle Eastern. And then you had some Asians in there too, because it was a China palace place or whatever. And so I'm sitting there still, and I'm just watching this. And then the guy I was with, who I told to get that corn, he was there. But I couldn't see him, but I heard his voice. And he yelled at everybody to just throw stuff, throw trash, and all the stuff at the raiders. So I started doing that. And he was like, throw paper, throw paper. And I had a book of paper about that thick. But I didn't want to like rip up any other paper and throw it. Like, I don't know why. I just didn't want to. So instead, I started spitting. I don't know what that would have done, but I was like way over here. And then like the raiders were like way over here, and then like down some more. So my spit wasn't even getting on them, but I was doing something. And then I was with this girl who I go to school with. I'm not going to drop her name or nothing. And I was next to her, and I started singing Beyonce. You know, what is that song by Beyonce? She was like, I was like, I ain't thinking about you. And I was like, I ain't sorry. And I kept yelling, boy, bye. Boy, bye. And then I said, hell nah. And I was just like, ooh, I was too turned. And I looked at her, and I was like, girl, I need me some music right now during all this war. Like, I need me some music. So, you know, I was over there singing, and I was in my own world. And after I finished singing like another Beyonce song, I turned around and looked, and the entire wall is gone. And like the people who I was sitting in the bowl with, they were gone too. I was like, oh, hell no. Hell no. Okay. And it was some people on like the dirt cliff thingy looking straight at me. And I was like, oh, okay. Like, and like the thing is, they had no facial expressions. It was women and men of all colors. And they were just standing there. And then a lot of them had guns. And then I looked up, because it just started raining, but it wasn't rain. It was bullets. It was raining bullets. And I was like, oh no, they are shooting. So the first thing I did, I jumped out the front window, and I ran. And before I took off running into like the dirt mountain, I did like a whole like 180 look of my surroundings, and everybody was just dying. There was dead bodies everywhere, and the white men were just like putting dead bodies on dead bodies and alive bodies on top of dead bodies, and it was like boxes everywhere. It was boxes on boxes on boxes. And instead of me going around everything, my dumb self ran up the box mountain and over it. And in my head, I was thinking like, oh my God, they better not catch me. I'm about to die because my dumb self wanted to go up instead of around or whatever. But as soon as I got up and over it, I dug a hole in the dirt and I got inside of it and I covered myself up. And that's what I normally do when I'm playing Minecraft Survival. Like when I'm tired of running from the monsters, I'll dig a hole and I'll sit inside of it. And after I did that in my dream, I woke up. Yeah, I woke up. And that dream was so weird on so many levels. Leave in the comments what you think my dream is telling me. I sure don't know what it's telling me. And yes, thanks for watching my video. I am sorry it was so long, but this dream was long as ever. And yes, I will get back to you another time with another buck wild dream. But until then, have a good day, good night, or good whenever you're watching this.